That is the final play of the game. The tackle made by UCLA as both ball clubs go right to the center and congratulate each other. So that's it. The final score, UCLA
Bruins go home! Bruins go home! Bruins go home! Bruins go home!
Who is gonna beat the Aztecs today?
Let's go Bruin!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, UCLA.
Hey, be sharp, baby. Let's go now. Bruins on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bruins. Let's go.
as the sun sets in the west and the crowd starts to pour into the stadium. UCLA is on the road just down the freeway in San Diego as they take on the San Diego State Aztecs. Welcome once again, everyone. Football season 2005 is here. I'm Chris Roberts, along with Matt Stevens and Wayne Cook. Wayne will be down on the sideline. Wayne's up in the booth with us right now. And Matt Stevens, this UCLA team, let's face it, beginning of the year, high hopes right now. Drew Olson, the veteran quarterback, he's calling the shots offensively for UCLA. He's got Mercedes Lewis, one of his favorite targets, number 19, going downfield from the tight end position. And he's got a pretty good running back by the name of Maurice Drew and a guy by the name of Chris Marquis to back him up. Let's go over the starting lineups now. The San Diego State Aztecs at quarterback, and he's a big one, from Carlsbad, 6'6", 220-pound sophomore, Kevin O'Connell. He started the final 5 games last year for the Aztecs, and they really like him. Lionel Hamilton will be his running back. He had to take the year off last year because of a broken ankle and a broken fibula, but he was an All-American freshman in 03. So UCLA and San Diego State ready to battle it out tonight. We've got kickoff just around the corner. He's going to go all the way. One man to beat down the near sideline. Touchdown!
This new year,
Dude, you're watching FSN West 2.
Here out of the gun, O'Connell runs out of the pocket and gets tackled, sacked. Spencer Havener, linebacker blitz, drops him at the 25-yard line along with Justin London.
And once again, the secondary coverage by Marcus Cassell is exceptional. Shadray Jones was the intended receiver as Kevin O'Connell tried to get him the ball. The pocket collapsed, and Kevin O'Connell escaped to the outside, but there was Spencer Havener to bring him down.
Snap to Olson. Here's a handoff. Maurice Drew running left from 40, 45, 50. Cuts back to the center of the field. He's going to go all the way. One man to beat down the near sideline. Touchdown! UCLA. The first play from scrimmage. And it's a long run by Maurice Drew.
And we talked about that breakaway speed. It looked like a couple guys had angles on Maurice Drew, but he just turned on the accelerator and he was by them. And exceptional blocking. And in fact, look at that formation. I was going to point out Mercedes Lewis was a guy split out wide at tight end. They brought Joe Cowan over. Joe Cowan made a great block, but it was all Maurice Drew and his speed.
How about this? No huddle offense. Third down and about a yard. Snap. Handoff. Hamilton. He's not going to get it. Running on the right side. stacked up. Garrett Page was there. Spencer Havener leading the charge. Justin London. It's 4th down. Maurice Drew, the lone setback. Olsen drops back, wants to pass. Rolls right, throws it on the run. Has a man open. Complete at the 35. That goes to Mercedes Lewis. He'll be pushed out of bounds on the far side, 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Bruins. Donnie Baker. San Diego State pushed him out.
As San Diego State came with the blitz, but Olsen escaped to the right, and then he found Mercedes Lewis down the sideline. That ball a little behind Mercedes. Nice adjustment in the air to catch it and bring it down.
1st and 10. O'Connell out of the shotgun. Puts Lionel Hamilton in motion. Gets the snap. O'Connell steps up into the pocket and gets hammered. Justin Hickman buries the Aztec quarterback at the 35-yard line for a sack.
And that was a little stunt by Justin Hickman. He looped into the inside, and there was a clear lane right into Kevin O'Connell's back.
Horns and Hamilton in the eye. Calling signals. O'Connell, handoff, Hamilton. Running off the weak side tackle, goes into the end zone. Touchdown Aztecs.
L-Train, baby. L-Train,
L-Train all day, every day, like now.
Here's the kick. It is kind of flipped and blocked and no good. So it was tipped, no good. And UCLA still leads 7-6. Olsen gets the snap, wants to pass, sets up, throws it complete. Mercedes Lewis, the tight end. High hurdles one man, but tripped up near the 30, going to the right side.
Mercedes Lewis on the snap of the ball came across the field at about 5 yards. Olsen right on the money, and then he went to the outside, and as he was going to get tackled, did the old high hurdle. You missed me, baby.
3rd down and 4, 38-yard line of UCLA. Olsen drops back, looks underneath, complete. Mercedes Lewis at the 45-50, 45-40, into Aztec territory.
How good is this tight end? He comes across the field again. Olsen, a very accurate pass, leading Mercedes Lewis so he can take off up the sideline, makes a spin move, breaks the tackle, just keep feeding him the football. That defense of San Diego State is making a goal line stand. They want to make a statement right now, and UCLA, they're going for it.
Act now to...
You're watching FSN West 2.
Bruin!
11-yard line, snap, Olsen, handoff, Maurice Drew, running right, gets inside the 5, picks up the 1st down, tackled near the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, UCLA. Stevens and Marquis now into the game. They'll be in the I formation. Check that. Now Petrie in the I, Marquis behind him. They have 2 fullbacks in there. Snap, handoff, Marquis dives up into the air. It's down near the 1-yard line. Did he lose the football? Nope, they're going to say he hung on to it. I formation, Petrie and Maurice Drew. Snap, Olsen, handoff. Maurice running to the right. Can't get in. Stacked up at the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1 for UCLA. Reggie Grigsby in on the hit.
Also, Freddie Keahu came in from that middle linebacker position after Grigsby hit him. Maurice Drew was trying to move Grigsby into the end zone, and Keahu had to help out with the
3rd and goal. Snap, Olsen, handoff, Marquis. He'll run to the right and can't get in the end zone.
That defense of San Diego State is making a goal line stand. They want to make a statement right now. And UCLA, they're going for it. This is all about, like I said, pride. The big guys up front.
And Maurice Drew in the eye. Olsen up under center. Gets the snap, handoff, Maurice. He'll dive into the end zone. Flip over onto his back. Touchdown, UCLA.
And that's just sheer speed and determination by Maurice Drew. There wasn't much of a hole, so he just went airborne at about 100 miles per hour, got hit, but there was no stopping him.
And Michael Hughes at the 11-yard line, ready to kick. Maurice Drew back deep. Here's the kick. It is away. High in the air. It is going to be caught by Drew. Spins off one man at the 30. Comes up the middle. 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, UCLA. No flag. The third touchdown of the night for Maurice Drew.
And what a move when Maurice Drew caught that punt. It looked like the gunner was just going to hit him right in the face mask, and he did a 360 and then found a little open field in a lane down the middle of the field, and he was off. And that breakaway speed, once again, you're looking at one of the best running backs right now in college football.
O'Connell gets the snap, rolls to the right. Is he going to throw it or run it? Throws it. Intercepted. Picked off by Michael Norris at the 25. Gets up near the 20-yard line. Bruin ball. So with fourth down, that brings in Justin Medlock. 23-yard field goal attempt. Out of the hold of Callahan. The kick is up. It is good. O'Connell gets the ball, throws it out in the flat, complete. That's to Brandon Bourne. He's running up the left sideline. Gets pushed out of bounds near the 30.
Nice read by O'Connell. The blitz coming again. And then once Bourne caught that ball, Valega thought he could just go hit Bourne in the hip. That's a powerful runner. Didn't knock him out of bounds. Good balance by Bourne.
Second and goal, 7-yard line. O'Connell up under center. Gets the snap. Play action. Drops back, wants to throw, under pressure, throws it, intercepted. Spencer Hager takes it down the far sideline. 20, 25, cuts back to the 30, tackled at the 33-yard line. Spencer Hager has done it again.
Eat it! Don't just lob it.
San Diego State was knocking on the door. Then Kevin O'Connell gets pressured in the pocket, forces another bad pass again. And then Hager looks like a running back. He was pointing to guys, telling them where to block, a couple spin moves, changed the ball from his right hand to his left hand. But the best thing for UCLA is San Diego State gets no points on the board.
That is the end of the first half. And UCLA goes into the locker room leading 24-6 in front of San Diego State.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Caught by Marquis at the 1. He'll run up the middle of 5, 10, 15, 20. Cuts to the outside, 25, 30. Cuts back to the center of the field, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Different. You're watching FSN West 2.
This is the time of the game where some of the Bruin teams in the past might have let the other team back into it. Coach Sherrell's been preaching the killer instinct. This is the third quarter where UCLA needs to take the ball and score a couple times and let some of these guys rest in the fourth quarter. It's a long season. This is the type of game they need to end it early.
In motion from the slot right to the left. Olsen gets the snap. Here's a handoff. Marquis running left. Breaks the tackle at the 40. Gets up to the 45. Still on his feet at the 50. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Great second effort by Chris Marquis. Very close to a Bruin first down.
And he just slithered his way into the secondary, and then he can lay the wood.
Up under center, Olsen. Calling signals on a 1st and 10. Play action rolls left. Stops. Throws long for Mercedes Lewis. He catches it. He's into the end zone. Did he score? No. It'll be at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. What a catch by Mercedes.
Oh, my. I mean, that ball was behind Mercedes. It was in traffic. There were 3 Aztec players all around him. He went about 10 feet in the air, and he was able to somehow bring that down. He landed on his back. How that is not a touchdown, I don't know. But the big fella just went acrobatic on us and made a marvelous catch.
Looked like he ended in the end zone on his rear end. Petrie, Marquis in the eye. First and goal, 1 yard line. Snap Olsen, handoff Marquis. He'll dive into the end zone. Did he hang on to the ball? Yes. Touchdown, UCLA.
Marquis better head over to Lindbergh Field and get clearance when he takes off like that into the end zone.
Now I know that the Bruins are giving up some real estate. Here's a 2nd and 10 from the 27 out of the gun. O'Connell in Bruin territory. Lost one to the end zone. This ball is caught. Touchdown. Jeff Webb in the corner. And that's good from 27 yards out. Jeff Webb and Ortiz in motion. Drops back, throws it to the end zone. That's good for 2 to Robert Ortiz. So the 2-point conversion works for San Diego State. Robles kickoff, and it's going to be caught by Marquis at the 1. He'll run up the middle of 5, 10, 15, 20. Cuts to the outside, 25, 30. Cuts back to the center of the field, 35, 40, 45, 50. Still on his feet at the 45, 40, 35, 30, and wrestled down at the 28-yard line. Oh, what a run by Chris Marquis. Terrell Mays hit on the tackle for San Diego State, but what a return.
You know, Eric Bieniemy said it best. Maurice Drew is probably the best football player on UCLA, but Chris Marquis is the best running back. And that was such a perfect example when he took that kickoff in traffic and he just stopped, weaved, bobbed, broke tackles. Incredible vision for a runner.
Snap, Olsen, reverse. That goes to Brazil. He'll run left inside the 25-20. 15, 10, 5 into the end zone. Does he score? They're going to say down at the 1-yard line. Brandon Brazil on the reverse from Khalil Bell, taking it down the left sideline.
And that's a perfectly timed call on the reverse. Brandon Brazil takes off around the left side. He has Mercedes Lewis, and it looked like Brian Abraham out there lead blocking along with Junior Taylor, and he just gets down to the 1-foot line and can't get it in.
They put Stevens in motion from the wing back left. Handoff Marquis. He'll dive into the end zone. Touchdown UCLA. Chris Marquis does a little airborne action again.
And he's your goal line guy. He just loves to go up top. And that guy has some pop. I mean, he gets to that 2-yard line and all of a sudden, whoop, he's up in the air, and he's going to fall down somewhere, but it's going to be in the end zone.
Out of the gun, O'Connell, the quarterback of the Aztecs, drops back and gets hit. Nikola Dragovich. Justin Hickman was in the area, but Dragovich gets the full sack.
Dragovich, finally all that hard work during fall camp paid off. Just beat his man, Mike Corvette. And Kevin O'Connell didn't have a chance. You can feel the wind coming out of the sails of the Aztecs.
Michael Hughes in punt formation, 8-yard line. Chris Marquis back deep for the Bruins. There's the snap. The kick is away. It's high in the air. Marquis goes back, fields it at the 28, bobbles it, grabs it again at the 30, comes across the 35, 40, 45, 50. One man to beat at the 40, 45, and tripped up, tackled at the 35-yard line, and falls forward to the 30. Michael Hughes, the punter out of Moreno Valley, makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
Chris Marquis is such a talent. One thing Eric Bieniemy really stresses is don't be lazy. And on that punt return, that ball sat up on his shoulder pad for about a second and a half, and then finally he grabbed it, made a spectacular 360 move, weaved his way through the middle, and then almost broke it unless Hughes comes up making that touchdown-saving tackle, and he's the punter.
Medlock waiting for the snap. It's down. Here's the kick. Plenty long. Is it straight enough? Yes, it's good. 48-yard field goal, Justin Medlock. 3 more for UCLA. Makes it 41-14. The Bruins over the Aztecs here at Qualcomm Stadium. (41-14) UCLA with the lead. O'Connell drops back, wants to throw, lofts one. That's going to be caught. Kind of a diving little reception by Lionel Hamilton. Out of the gun again. Here's another handoff to Hamilton from O'Connell, and this time he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Aztec. Second down, 4, 36. O'Connell gets the snap out of the gun, throws this one under the coverage, complete to Marco Sampson. Backup wide receiver gets tackled near the 39-yard line. Justin Hickman. Chase Moline again in on the hit. Aztecs drop back. O'Connell throws it out in the flat. Hamilton gets tackled. Good defensive coverage by UCLA. Hamilton with the flat pass right, but John Hale and Spencer Havener smelled it out. That is the final play of the game. The tackle made by UCLA. As both ball clubs go right to the center and congratulate each other. Of course, the Bruins are happy. They're 1-0 to start the season. And the record is still intact. 0-20-1 for San Diego State against UCLA. So that's it. The final score, UCLA 44 and San Diego State 21.